Yo, 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 yo. Hello, beautiful and amazing people. I welcome you guys to today's live session. Today is the day 4 of the free Forex Mastery program, and I believe uh, I believe you all are gaining insight so far. And like I always do, my name is David saying my community knows me, or my community calls me the Forex Lord. You might be surprised, why do they call me the Forex Lord? They call me the Forex Lord because we are always profitable. I have one of the biggest profitable community of Forex traders in the world right now. If not in the world, but in Africa at the moment, right? So you want to be a profitable trader, you want to make it big in the Forex space, or you are starting out your Forex journey and you want someone who can put you through, who can hold your hand, show you the exact things to do, right, for you to get into the industry. I'm telling you that you are at the right place because this is a free Forex beginners class, right? You do not have to we don't do something complex. We don't talk about complex stuffs because it's just a beginner's class, right? So I want you guys to, stay stitched up, and like we always do, I believe you have your, I believe you have your books. I believe you have your books with you. You have because I have my notebook here. So the things I'm going to be talking about, because I don't want to lose my thoughts, or I don't want to lose my thoughts, or I don't want to forget about something. So I've written down most of the things I'll be talking about, right? So that we can keep this class as short, concise, and simple, right? So without wasting much time, I want us to get started. But I feel we have just a few people in today's live class. I don't know why that is so. I know there's a lot of traffic today. Today is Monday, and for the fact that uh, tomorrow is a public holiday because we lost our former president in the person of Muhammadu Buhari. It's a sad news. It's a sad news actually. So for that, there's going to be a public holiday tomorrow to to give him respect, right? So I think people are still on their way. I don't know, but we are going to kick off with this live. We are not going to waste much time because I don't want this class to be too long. So we are going to get started as like ASAP, right? So, but before we get started, I want you to have your pen and notebook with you. I believe you have that with you already, right? I believe you have your notebook and pen with you so that you can jot down things, right? Now, there's something I want you to know. When you go to a live space or when you go for a seminar, maybe a conference, don't just go to sit down, look look at people's faces. I mean, the speakers' faces. Don't do that. Make sure you go there prepared. You go hungry, right? You want to go hungry because if you go there hungry, you'll be able to feed from what they are going to from what they are going to dish out to you. So if you don't go hungry and I'm speaking, it won't get into your heart. I don't know why I'm using the heart, but it won't just stick because you didn't come hungry. So and it's like you are not interested, right? So what I want you to do for yourself, the best you can do right now is for you to get your pen, get your notebook, so that you can write down what I'm going to say in today's live class. And if you've been joining from day one of this free Forex Mastery program, I want to say a big congratulations to you because you are one step away from making your first $10 million. You know what I'm talking about? So you are one step away to, I mean, I'm serious about this. You are one step away to getting to touch the big money. I mean, there are people who have never touched $1 million, $1,000. You're about to touch huge money like that because this is a foundation class, and I'm going to hold your hands. I'm going to show you the things you have to do. And by the time you get to implement it, I mean, you are stuck with me, and my community knows that we are stuck in profit, right? So you want to be part of my trading community, check the link in the description of this video. In the description of this video, I have the link to the Telegram channel. So it's a Telegram channel. You want to be part of the Telegram channel, click on the link the Telegram link. It will take you to the Telegram community and you can join. And if you want to learn forex trading from, I mean, the advanced stuff. When I talk about advanced stuff, you want to learn what the big boys are using. And in our previous class, we talked about that. We talked about the people who are involved in forex trading, right? And we made mention of the banks, right? So this is to tell you that even banks, the big banks, the CBN of your country, you know, the central banks, they are involved in forex trading, right? So we list a few of the people, you know, the big guys who are involved in forex trading. I believe you wrote that down. So we are just day traders, right? We are and day traders, and we also talked about how much money is in the forex market, right? We talked about that there's over $5 trillion in the forex market flowing flowing into the market every day, right? So imagine someone tells you that he's just in the comfort of his room and he or she is making $10,000 every day. It's possible. It's possible, right? It's possible because the forex market is over $5 trillion flowing in every day, and you even the $10, the $10,000, you can see that the $10,000 is just like a crumbs. It's just like crumbs, right? So you want to learn how to, you know, to get started. You want to learn what to do. If you want to go into the advanced class, you know, you want to learn the big things when we talk about the price action. You want to know what it takes, to, you know, to make this kind of money. So when you join the Telegram community, you want to click on the pinned message, right? On the pin message, you see the instructions. So you have to follow the instructions. And if you want to get in contact with me, you want to join the trading academy, you want to join my trading academy. So on the pin message, you will see my details on it. I have my phone number there, so you can reach out to me via a WhatsApp message, right? So that being said, let's talk about what we have for today. So today's class, we're going to talk about how profit is made in the forex market. So you might be wondering, how is profit made? How do people make profit? I mean, from buying and selling one currency to the other, and you're making money from exchanging. So I'm going to show you how that works, how profit is made in the forex market. So enough of the talks, enough of the talk. So I'm just going to go ahead now, share my screen, and give you guys what we have for today. So I want you to sit tight, make sure you have a cup of water with you because it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a long ride. So let me do this. Let me share my screen with you right now. Let's get started. Trying to find my slide. I can't find my slide. I don't know. Can't find my slide. Can't find my slide. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Okay. I think we are good to go. Okay, this is my slide. So I'm just going to go ahead now and share this. So while you are waiting for me to do this, I want to be sure you have your notebooks with you. You have your notebook with you, and you have your biro, you have your cup of water. Let's go on a ride. All right, guys. So you are seeing my screen. I want you to let me know that you are seeing my screen right now. We are going live. We are going into the big stuff, right? We are about to talk about the big things, how money is made in the forex market, how to make profit in the forex market. Because one of the reasons you want to start forex trading is because you want to make profit, is because you want to make money, right? So if you want to make money in the forex market, you need to understand, you need to know, you need to be educated, right, on how profit is being made in the forex market, right? So there are people who start out forex trading and they do not know how to go about it. And because they do not know how to go about it, they blew away their money, right? So after they blew away their money, they come to this conclusion that forex trading is a scam. They come to the conclusion that forex trading is gambling. Let me tell you, forex trading is not gambling, right? There's a thin line between forex trading and gambling, and that thin line is called risk management and money management, right? It's called risk management. So you know, and before you can even know what risk management is, you need someone to, first teach you what forex itself means, right? You need to understand how to go about it. So you can't just without knowledge, you put your money somewhere, you don't know how you're going to get started. So first, you need to acquire the knowledge. So after you acquire the knowledge, you get to learn to know how profit is made in the forex market. Because we know that forex trading means exchange of one currency to the other, or come on, but you need to know the logic behind it, right? You need to know the logic behind it. And in today's class, I'm going to reveal this to you guys to know what is behind this. Okay, you are making profit. How does this thing work, right? So I'm going to reveal that to you in today's class. So if you can see my screen, you can see my slide. I mean, come on, guys. I've been giving you guys so sweet slides, sweet presentations. If you love my slide, I want you to give me thumbs up. I want you to give me thumbs up if you love my slide, right? So let's get started, guys. So what you're seeing on my screen now is how profit is made as a retail forex trader. And who is, you want to ask yourself, who is a retail forex trader? A retail forex trader is you and I. We are the retail forex traders. Why? Because we are trading for ourselves. Remember, I told you, I made mention of the big boys who are involved in forex trading, right? We made mention of, banks. We made mention of, I can't remember. We mentioned a lot. I can't find my notes. I'm using another note to speak today. We made mention of a lot of. We mentioned government. So even the government of your country are involved in forex trading. The banks of your country, the banks in your country are involved in forex trading. We have hedge funds company, companies, industries that manage funds for people. These guys are involved in forex trading. They are the market movers. They are the people who make things work. So we are just little guys. We are following their footsteps, and we are only going there to make crumbs from the huge amount of money they are putting into this market to trade, right? And I told you that the forex market is just like the regular markets. Just look at your traditional market where you go to buy pepper, where you go to buy tomatoes, right? So the only difference between the forex market and your traditional market is the forex market, you don't go there to buy pepper, you don't go there to buy tomatoes. And number two, the forex market is not physical. It's not like a physical place where you can go to, right? That is why it's called internet trading. We are in the age of internet trading. So with your laptop, your smartphone, your mobile, you have your data connection, internet, you get access to the forex market. That's why it's called internet trading. You trade online. You don't have to go to the physical market because there's no physical market for it actually. So you know what I'm talking about, right? So that is that about the forex trading and how profit is made. So we are the retail traders, right? Because we are trading for ourselves. And one of the reason we are trading for ourselves is because we want to make profit for ourselves. I mean, what is the essence of me getting into the forex market and I'm not making profit? That means the market is taking my own money. So I need to take money from the forex market. And to take money from the forex market, you need to be taught. You need to know how to go about it, right? So that is what I'll be revealing to you guys in today's video. So if you can hear me and you are ready to know how to make money how to become a profitable trader, I want you to give me thumbs up. Let's get started, guys. So in order to make profit, trading forex, there are three things involved, and I believe I already touched these three things, but I just want to make a recap. So a currency pair, right? To make money in the forex market, there are three things involved, and number one is a currency pair, right? So the currency can either be you want to buy, can either be Euro USD, so you want to buy Euro, or can it be GBP USD? It has to be one country's official currency versus another country's official currency, right? And the official currency in Nigeria is the naira, right? So it's either the naira versus the US dollars, right? So that's how it works. And number two is exchange rate, right? Number two is exchange rate. And number three is a trading capital, right? So if you want to get started, you need a trading capital. And when I talk about trading capital, with little as $50, $100, you can get started with forex trading and make good profit, right? So that is the first three things you need to get started, right? So here are prediction made based on exchange rate between two currencies. So we are going to use the information below as a case study. So I have to write down these things so that I don't just talk, and I'm just talking and you might not get it. So that is why I have put down this presentation so that I write down things clearly so that you can see, right? So we're going to be looking at a case study to know how this exchange rate works, between two currency pair, right? So let's take, for example, the currency pair we are going to be looking at in today's video is Euro USD, is the Euro versus the US dollar, right? So the exchange rate, let's say, is 2.000, right? So let's just say is 2,000, right? And your trading capital is $1,000. So assuming the exchange rate between euro and US dollar is 2.000. So all you have to do is predict if the exchange rate is going to rise or fall and stake whatever amount you desire. Now, so this is the fun part of it. So you only have to tell yourself, okay, from my analysis, I have analyzed and I have come to a conclusion that this is what is going to happen in the market, right? So you've analyzed the Euro USD chart, the market, and you say, okay, today Euro is going to rise, or today Euro is going to fall. So if you say Euro USD is going to rise, that means you are going on a buy. You get what I'm saying? You want to buy because you believe it's going to go up, right? So exchange rate is 2.000, right? So your trade prediction will be a buy because you believe it's going to rise. So and you stake $1,000. The $1,000 you deposited into your account, the $1,000 is what you are using to predict that the exchange rate is going to rise, right? And you stake your $1,000. Now, if the exchange rate rises by 0.1, then the new exchange rate becomes 2.1000. Becomes 1,000 times 0.1, which is what? $100, $100, man. So that is how easy it is. That's how simple, man. That's how simple it is. You just have to, analyze your chart and say, okay, from this my analysis, this is what is going to play out in the forex market today. So then after you analyze, you put a buy because you believe it's going to rise. That's what we are looking at right now, right? So let's say The same thing happens to a sell trade. If you want to sell, remember the previous slide right there, we talk about a buy trade. So in this slide now, we are going to be talking about a sell trade. We are going to be using the same example, but now we are going to be selling, we are not buying, right? So the exchange rate is still 2.000, right? And your trade prediction is sell. You want to sell, right? And a decrease in exchange rate, right? You believe there's going to be a decrease, price is going to decline, right? And you stake $1,000. So if eventually the price declined by 0.2, then the new exchange rate becomes 1.800. So your profit becomes 1,000 times 0.2 equal to 200. So your profit now is $200. That is how it works. Sorry, that is how it works. So, and let's talk about, we've talked about making money in the forex market. Now let's talk about losing money. Sorry guys, let me get my word. We've talked about making profit in the forex market. Now let's talk about losing money in the forex market. So how is money? How do you lose money in the forex market? We are going to use the same examples, right? We are going to use the same example, a buy trade and a sell trade, right? So let's say you make analysis today, right? That that the exchange rate between Euro USD is going to increase. It's going to increase, right? And you finish analyzing and you say, all right, today I believe it's going to rise, and you bought, and you stake $1,000. So if the exchange rate decrease instead of increasing, remember you are buying. So if the exchange rate decrease instead of rising, so it decreases by, if it decreases by 0.2 instead of increasing, then the new exchange rate becomes 1.800. So your loss becomes $1,000 times minus 0.2, which is equal to minus $200. So that is how you lose money in the forex market, right? That's how you lose money in the forex market. That's how you lose money in the forex market. So I didn't want this class to be too long. So I believe I have given you a better understanding of how you can lose money in the forex market and how you can make money in the forex market at the same time, right? So that's just that is how it works. I don't want the class to be too long because I believe you want to go, you want to sleep. I'm a bit sleepy too, so I want to go to bed as soon as possible. So, but I believe I was able to, give you insight. I was able to explain in a more detailed way you can understand, how profit is being made in the forex market and how you can as well lose money in the forex market. So a quick summary, we are going to be looking at, a quick summary. So making profit involves a currency pair. So you need one currency versus another currency, an exchange rate, and a trading capital. So by the time you have two currencies, you want to exchange one currency to the other, right? You want to buy and sell one currency to the other, right? So they have to be an exchange rate. The market has to fluctuate. The market has to move. The market either moves up or moves downward, right? And you need a trading capital. So for you to be able to trade, first you need a trading capital. And I told you that with as little as $50 or $100, you can get started as a forex trader. You can, you deposit your money and you begin to trade, right? Number two, we talk about retail forex traders, make profit simply by predicting the exchange rate of a currency, if it's going to rise or if it's going to fall. So we are the retail traders. We can only predict if it's going to rise today, or if it's going to fall today. So you do not need to worry about these calculations. So you might be talking about how do I predict? How do I now predict? Since I have to be predicting, I have to be analyzing, I have to do the calculations. Now you do not have to work because the trading platform you're going to be using provides all these things for you automatically. So all you need to do is to is to open a trade and close the trade either in profit or losses. So the trading platform provides all of the calculation. They do the calculation, they do the mathematics, they do. So what you need to do now is you need to analyze the market well, right? And for you to analyze the market, you need to know what it takes, what it even takes. You need to have a strategy, right? If I believe you've been hearing about strategies like SMC, that's the smart money concept. You've been hearing about concepts like um, support and resistance. There are people who are very good with support and resistance. And let me tell you, support and resistance is one of the strategies I use so well. And support and resistance has made me a lot of money. If I want to call a price, I might not get it right, but I can tell you that support and resistance has made me over $11,000. That's a strategy, right? Support and resistance. It has made me, yeah, over $11,000. So you have to know a strategy that works for you and make money too with price action. Here, of course, you need price action. You need to know how the market is moving, right? And there's also market structure. You need to know. So all of this, I'm already mentioning complex things, so I don't want to mention them in this live class, right? So I want you to, like I said, if you want to continue, if you want to, you want to learn advanced stuff, you want to learn the big things that the big boys know, right? Click the link on the description of this video to join our Telegram community. Come on, my Telegram community is one of the most profitable community of traders in Africa, in the world right now. So you want to be part of the profitable community, and what I want you to do to yours for yourself now is for you to rush now, click the link, join the community, and when you join the community and you want to take your trading to the next level, you want to go with the big boys, you know, you want to buy your GLE tomorrow, you want to buy your Lamborghini, you know what I'm talking about? You want to shake hands with big men in the industry. After you join the community, there's a pinned message I have pinned there. So you want to click on that message, you see details of how to get started to earn money with me. You want to trade with me, you want to earn money with me. I have given you information on how to get started, right? So all you need to do is click on the video, click on the pin message, and you can join the trading community. That is what it takes you to join, and that is that for that, right? So that being said, I want you to, if you've been in this class for that long, I want you to give me thumbs up. I want you to give me thumbs up. To give me thumbs up, and let's continue. Let's continue, guys. So that being said, there are other things I want to talk about. But I can't talk about them. I can't speak about them in this class because why? Number one, this is a beginner's class, right? And I can't mention industry standard things because we are still growing. We are still growing. I want to hold you by the hand and I want you to become profitable, right? And one thing about my community members is that, I mean, we are profitable traders. And apart from being profitable traders, we have what is called, I in the community, I make sure I go live in the community, right? So apart from me teaching you how to trade, I also analyze the market with you, for you to have the confidence and for you to be able to do it yourself. Yeah. So I come on board, I analyze the market with you, I show you what to do. And one thing you must know is that this channel, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I mean, that's the only thank you. That's the only thank you I want from you, right? That's the only thank you. That's the only appreciation I want from you. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I want you to rush now, smash that subscription button. Yeah. Turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out when I bring you amazing content, because every weekend I build content, I come on board here, I analyze the market live. I analyze the market, show you what's going to happen in the forex market for this week. Now, if you are in the community, if you're already in the community, you will see that as this morning, as early as 6 a.m., as early as 6 a.m., I dropped analysis in the group. I dropped analysis in the community, and I said, guys, this is where the trade is going for this week, and this is where the trade is going to go. This is where the market, and this is what the market is going to do for this week. So if you are yet to join the community, I want you to, click the link on the description of this video to join the community. So that is that for that. And during weekdays, I give you market analysis, do build concept, content on market concept like the smart money concept, support and resistance, like I just told you about. So to educate you on what you need, and many things you need to get started. So that is that for today's live class. I mean, if you caught something, if you're able to get something today, I want you to give me thumbs up, let me know you were following. And if you have questions, I want you to ask your question now. I want you to ask your question now if you have question. I want you to ask a question now. If you have a question, ask your question now. If you have a question, I'll just be waiting for you to ask your question. Give me a sec. So that is that for that. So in the absence of, since there's no question, I'm gonna go ahead to end today's live class, and I say a big congratulations to you all for staying to the end of today's live class. So if you have your questions and you want to reach out to me, don't forget I have my details in the community. You can reach out to me in the community, and you have some questions, you are interested in joining my academy, you can also reach out to me. My details are there. So I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow is public holiday, right? So we are going to have our class tomorrow again. Tomorrow is going to be the day 5 of this class. Remember, it's just 7 days. You don't want to miss tomorrow's class, because I'm bringing something fresh. I'm bringing something juicy, something amazing. So that is that. Good night from my end, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time. Remember, I always have this recording on the channel. In the channel, you can always come back, to watch the video if there's something, you are trying to get something or you forget about something. You can always come back to watch the video. And don't forget to share, tell your guys, tell your friends, tell your classmates, tell your neighbors that the Forex Lord, FX Lord is giving out free Forex mentorship. They should not miss it. They have to join the live. So that being said, good night, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Bye.